Welcome to Math Lesson 69. Let's go ahead and get started again with your measures because we're going to add a new one today. So I'm going to mix these up from yesterday. Here we go. 1 foot equals how many inches? 12 inches. 1 day equals how many hours? 24 hours. 1 quart equals how many pints? 2 pints. Very good. 1 gallon equals how many quarts? 4 quarts. That's right. 1 hour equals how many minutes? 60 minutes. 1 pint equals how many cups? 2 cups. 1 yard equals how many inches? Inches, not feet. 36, good. 1 minute equals how many seconds? 60, that's right. 1 yard equals how many feet? 3. 1 meter equals how many centimeters? Remember, centi? 100. Very good. Before we talk about our new one, we're also going to review some shapes, which you're going to see on your paper today. So the first shape we have has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sides. When you have 5 sides on a shape, remember what the name of that shape is? Pentagon. Pentagon. Penta meaning 5. So 5 sides, pentagon. Here, now this shape, it has some special qualifications to it. It has 4 sides, which makes it a quadrilateral. Any shape with 4 sides is a quadrilateral. But this shape only has 2 sides that are parallel, meaning they will never cross. These 2 sides, if I were to keep drawing the line, they would end up crossing. So it's a special shape because only 2 of its sides are parallel. When you have a quadrilateral with only 2 sides that are parallel, what's the name of that shape? Trapezoid. Trapezoid. Because maybe you can think of it as it traps you into thinking it's a rectangle, but it's not. It's a trapezoid. This is an easy one. 4 sides and they're all the same length. Square, very good. This one has 4 sides, so it's a quadrilateral, but only it has 2 pairs of sides that are the same. 2 pairs of sides. This is a rectangle. Okay, this is a 4-sided shape. Any 4-sided shape. Quadrilateral. You can also call this one a parallelogram because, excuse me, all 4 of the sides, or both, let me try that again, because each pair of sides is parallel, so it's a parallelogram. Pardon me. Okay, here is a shape that has 6 sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What do we call a 6-sided shape? Hexagon. Hexagon. So think of the X in hex like the X in 6. Hexagon. What do we call this shape? Nice and easy. 3 sides. It's a triangle. How about this one? Looks like a circle, but it's not. It's like a circle that somebody sat on and squished it. Bloop. It's an oval. Oval, very good. Oh, how about this one? Perfectly round. That's a circle. All right, very good. So let's talk about the measure we are adding to the ones we already know. We are adding the measure of 1 dozen. 1 dozen things is un docena. Un docena de cosas. Well, how many cosas are in un docena? 1 dozen. 12. 12. So there are always 12 things in a dozen. Many times you can buy eggs in a pack of a dozen in 12. You can buy pencils in dozens. You can buy apples in dozens. Lots of things like that you can buy in dozens. So 1 dozen is 12 things. Un docena de cosas es 12 cosas. All right, I'm gonna add that back into our measures. So we will see that another day when we practice our measures. All right, take your paper out, pages 137 through 138. Looks like this with the dozen in the purple box at the top. That's showing you a dozen eggs. Remember that 1 dozen things, you can abbreviate it DOZ, is equal to 12 things. All right, exercise 1 says write the answers. So you need to write the measures in the blank. Exercise 2 says solve the story problems. Let's do those together. Number 2, letter A. Noah bought a box of 50 dog treats for his dog, Spike. Spike has eaten 37 treats. How many are left? So we need to ask ourselves, what do we know? What does the story problem tell us? Well, it tells us that we had a box of 50 dog treats. Spike ate 37. What do I want to know? How many are left? Remember, when you see that left, that word left, that's a clue that you're going to do what? Subtract. So in the box that says workspace, you need to subtract 50 minus 37. Don't forget to borrow, because you can't subtract 7 from 0. It's not 7. 0, that's nothing, nada. You can't take away 7, so you have to borrow from the 5. That leaves you with 4, because you're borrowing 1. You bring your 1 over, whoops, sorry, you can't see that very well. You bring your 1 over next to the 10, to the 0, it becomes 10. 10 minus 7, and now you can subtract. Don't forget, you need to tell me, when you get your answer, what is that? What is being left over? It's 50 treats minus 37 treats. So the answer is going to be how many treats are left. Okay? All right. Now we have exercise 3. Divide, oops, sorry, I skipped one. Let's look at letter B. Sam had $6.95 in his pocket. On the way to the store, he lost 75 cents. How much money does he have now? Okay, so we know he started out with $6.95. He was walking to the store and lost 75. What do I want to know? Well, I want to know how much does he have now? Well, if he lost it, that means it's gone away. He doesn't have it anymore. So what would that be? That would be subtraction. So in your workspace, you're going to subtract $6.95 minus 75 cents, okay? So write that in your workspace and do your subtraction. Now let's go to exercise 3. Divide and check. So let's review our steps for division. Remember, to divide, you divide, multiply, subtract, compare, bring down. Let's say it one more time. Divide, multiply, subtract, compare, bring down. Excellent job. All right, let's work on letter A together. I'm going to erase our work from the word problems. So I have 84 divided by 5 for letter A of number 3. First we divide 8 by 5. How many groups of 5 go into 8? Just one, that's right. There's only one group of 5 in 8. Our next step is to multiply. 1 times 5 is 5. Now I subtract. 8 minus 5 is 3. Now I compare. 3 is 3 less than 5? Yes, so I know I got the most amount of groups of 5 that could be in 8. So I can go ahead to the next step and bring down my 4. So now I have 34 divided by 5. How many groups of 5 can be in 34 without going over? Well, let's see. Let's start with 5. If I have 5 groups of 5, that's 5 times 5, which is 25. I think we could fit some more. How about 6 groups of 5? 6 times 5 is 30. Okay, that's less than 34. Can we get any closer? 7 times 5 is 35. Oh, that's too big. So we have to stop at 6. 6 times 5 is 30. 34 minus 30. 4 minus 0 is 4. 3 minus 3 is 0, so there's nothing there. So I have a remainder of 4. Don't forget, whenever you have a number left over, we call that your remainder. And you have to write it up here at the top. You have that R, that stands for remainder, and then you have your number, that's your remainder. Now to check, we multiply our answer, 16, times our divisor, 5. We want it to equal our dividend, our answer here inside the division house. So I start by multiplying. 5 times 6 is 30, carry my 3. 5 times 1 is 5, plus 3 is 8. Now because I had a remainder, after I multiply these two numbers, I always add my remainder. 0 plus 4 is 4, bring down my 8. 84 and 84 match, so my answer is correct. All right, let's try letter B together. We're only going to continue with letter B, and then you're going to do the rest by yourself. You got this, okay? You can do it. All right, let me adjust my chair here so I move back. 37 divided by 4. How many groups of 4 can go into 3? None, right? 3 is smaller than 4. There are no groups of 4 when you only have 3 things. 1, 2, 3. Nope. Can't have any groups of 4. It's only 3. So I have to move back. I'm going to move back here and look at the whole number. 37. So how many groups of 4 go into 37? When I multiply something by 4, what's the closest I can get to 37 without going over? 9, very good. So I'm going to multiply, whoops, my marker is dying on me, excuse me. Let's see, I'm going to multiply. 9 times 4 is 36. 37 minus 36 is 1. 1 is less than 4. So I know I can't bring anything down, there's nothing to bring down. But I know I'm done here, so since I have a number left over and there's nothing left, that is my remainder. So to check, I'll multiply 9 times 4, which I know is 36, add my remainder, which gives me 37. My numbers match. All right, you're going to do letter C, 59 divided by 6, all on your own. All right, number 4 says, name the geometric shapes. If you need to, rewind your video, go back to the beginning, and look at the cards that we did together. Number 5 says, find all the shapes in section 4 that are quadrilaterals, and write their letters on the line. Remember, a quadrilateral is any side that has, is any shape that has 4 sides. So any forma with cuatro lados, that is a quadrilateral. So let's say A, let's look at A. Count the sides. There's 4. So you'll write the letter A on the line. Find all of the ones that are quadrilaterals. There's more than just that one. In fact, there's 3 more. That's your hint. Number 6, follow the signs. So letter A, for example, 29 plus 75. Remember, we start with the number in the ones place. Then we move to the tens place. Remember to carry any numbers that need to be carried. Number 7, solve the puzzles. Start where it says start. So for the camera, start at the 4, multiply by 4, add 4, divide by 4. Letter B, start at the purple sticker. 2 times 9 divided by 3 plus 10 divided by 4. Then number 8, write the missing term. And lastly, you have the brain booster. It says find the area. Remember to find area, all you have to do is count the shapes. All right, that's it for today. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Love you, bye.